MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.
Okay, today I'm going to show you an easy meal to prepare. I think it's actually a perfect meal. It's perfect for bodybuilding and perfect just overall healthy meal. And you can eat this anytime. You can eat it before a workout. You can eat it after a workout. You can eat this in the morning. You can eat it at night. One thing I love about like breakfast foods like this, dealing with eggs, is you pretty much can eat them anytime because they are a very nutritional food. And first off, let me start by saying that the new U.S. dietary guidelines were just released this week on January 7th, 2016. And basically what it says now is that eggs, which the government had warned against for over 40 years, are now considered part of a healthy diet. So the big scare they had for the last 40 years is this lie they perpetuated about eggs raising your cholesterol was basically a scam. The eggs are pretty much almost like a perfect food. And like the whole cholesterol thing was so bogus because 2/3 of the egg's cholesterol is the good cholesterol. So yeah, eggs raise the good cholesterol in your body, which fights the bad cholesterol. So that just came out from the new U.S. dietary guidelines. So you can research that if there's the doubters out there. You got vegans and vegetarians that that are going to use that 40-year-old lie as propaganda to stop you from eating animal products. But eggs are very healthy for you. So in this meal for myself, I'm 6'3", 200 pounds. So this meal fills me out perfectly. And what I have here is, you'll see, is I have 6 eggs. So these are the extra large eggs. So each one of these eggs is 80 calories. You have 7 grams of protein in each egg. You have vitamins A, C, D, B6, and B12, and you have magnesium and calcium in eggs. So this meal will consist of just the eggs alone is going to be 42 grams of protein and 480 calories. Then I have green onions. Some people call them scallions. Some people call them spring onions. But I have 5 of these that I'll chop up, and they're 5 calories each. They're high in vitamin A and C, and they have iron and calcium and obviously dietary fiber. The other thing I like to put in mind is the Roma tomatoes. I get the Roma tomatoes because they're usually the cheapest at the store, and they're just as good as the other tomatoes. And each one of these Roma tomatoes has 35 calories, 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of carbs, vitamins A, C, B6, and it has calcium, magnesium, and iron in it. And as you can see, I also have an avocado. It's a decent sized avocado. This thing is 234 calories. So it has about 3 grams of protein, 12 grams of carbs, but it's high in the good fats. The avocado is a very healthy food for you. Has a lot of potassium, has vitamins A, C, B6, magnesium, calcium, iron. And then I will have also the spinach, and I'll use about 3 cups of the spinach. This stuff shrinks up pretty good when you're cooking your scramble. And in the spinach is 20 calories for only 3 cups of that. 2 grams of protein, 3 grams of carbs, vitamins A, C, and then you have calcium and iron in it. And then I like sharp cheddar cheese. Depending on what cheese you like, you can use whatever cheese you like, but I like sharp. And this thing will have 90 calories for a 1/4 cup and 7 grams of protein. And obviously it's high in calcium and it has vitamin A. And then to cook everything with, I use an avocado oil. We already talked about the benefits of avocados. But so I like this, and this stuff, you can get this bottle for probably about $10. I get this at Costco. And then I actually make my own seasoning to season everything with. And the way I make this is I use sea salt. And the reason I use sea salt is because sea salt actually has less sodium than regular table salt. So I take sea salt, chili powder, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. I mix it all up to give it a nice little zest. So let me show you how fast it is to make this meal. So first thing I will do was I cut these up, and I'm gonna put these in my pan first. Cut these up. So then I put them in this pan. I got a nice little pan for scrambles, omelets, pancakes, whatever you like. I just use it basically for omelets and scrambles. So I get that, and then the next thing I do is I take some of this avocado oil, put a little in there, mix it up, because I'm going to saute these onions with the spinach. So I'll put this over by right there. Next thing I'll do is I'll cut these tomatoes up. And like I said, I'm doing all this in real time. I'm not going to edit it, so you can see how fast this is, how fast this meal can be made in. And it's basically like a 5 to 10 minute meal after you just get everything together. And you know, obviously I had everything ready for this video, but like I said, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes to get everything together and actually cook this meal. So I get my tomatoes all cut there. And the thing about the tomatoes and the avocados is that I'm gonna saute the onions and the spinach, but as for the tomatoes and avocado, I just put them on the scramble as soon as it's cooked, right after I put the cheese on. So, you see, and the good thing about avocados, I don't know where you live, I'm in California, and they're usually on sale for $1. Sometimes they're on sale for like 50 cents, 59 cents. You know, so I eat a couple avocados every day. I mean, first of all, I like them, and then they're just very nutritional food, and can't go wrong with that. So I'm gonna cut this bad spot off here. So cut these up. And like I said, I like to eat this. Sometimes I'll just have it in the mornings on my days off. Other times, you know, I'll literally make this like I'm about to work out right now. So I'm gonna eat this meal, and after I eat this meal, I'll wait about, and then I'll probably have a coffee after this meal, then wait about 20-30 minutes, and then I'll probably hit my workout right after. So now let's take care of these eggs. So I got a cup here, as you see. Crack these eggs open. And I'm gonna mix all these eggs up just in this a large cup. You can get a large bowl if you like. And I'll just mix them up with a fork, blend them. And obviously, like I said, I'm 200 pounds, so I need, you know, for me to a good meal feel full, I need 6 eggs, extra large eggs too. But some people, you know, just take it like this, mix it up. Some people might just need 3, 4, 5 eggs, depending on your size, you know. So see, boom, like that. Wash my hands. So the eggs are ready. Then the next thing I will do is start cooking it. So I'll put this right here. And like I said, I'm keeping this in real time. So I turn this on hot, keeping this in real time so you can see how fast this is. Take that, so like I said, that's my avocado oil with my onions. So I kind of spread this oil all over the pan. That's the good thing about this oil, and oils like this, it makes your pans a lot easier to clean up if you use them. So I put this all over here. I'll spread this out. So as you can see, the onions are covered in the oil. The pan has a good spread of oil on it. Next thing I'll do is I will take my spinach, and like I said, I use about 3 cups of spinach. So this stuff, watch, you see how much I have here? This stuff's gonna shrink down pretty good. So I take that and I kind of just spread it all over the pan. And this is a basic pan you can get at any store. You can buy it at Ralph's or basically any store has them, and it's actually perfect for this type of thing. These pans go for like $10 to $20 depending which pan you actually get. So as this is cooking, I kind of start pressing down a little. You start hearing it cook. And also what I like about this meal is you can make it for your girlfriend, wife, husband, whatever. It's so fast, you know, and it's a nice healthy meal to eat anytime. So I'm just pressing down, letting it saute a little. So I know this is one of my, obviously my first cooking video, but it's like I like to eat a lot of simple, easy foods like this. So if you guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know. If not, let me know that too, you know, whatever. So it gets like that. See, it starts shrinking down. And that's basically about 3 cups of spinach, and it gets smaller and smaller. You flip it over, spread it out. So at this point, I spread it all over, kind of evenly all over the pan. So then the next thing I will do is I will take my eggs that you saw earlier and start putting it in. And like I said, I had this heat on high because I'm doing all this fast, and if you do it fast and don't slow down, the high is perfect for this. So I try to spread the eggs nice and even, cover up all the spots on the pan. Like I say, you just let that cook. And I just come out, clean out just kind of do a quick clean out on this cup. Simple. So I'm letting that go. Okay, so there we had about 30-40 seconds that started cooking on there. And I just kind of start pushing everything towards the center of this. You see, and the eggs are so easy to cook. I mean, in as many ways, like there are lots of, like I probably every day, I probably eat at least 5 or 6 eggs. It's like if I don't do something like this, I do hard-boiled eggs. And like I said, I've known for years that it was such a scam and eggs got such a bad rap. But now I'm glad they're now clearing that up. So you start flipping it over once you got everything in the center. Start flipping it over. Start flipping this over. And like I said, I still have it on high. You know, and at this point you can literally turn it off. Turn your heat off and still getting it. Yeah, so look at that. So that's good there. The next thing I will do is I will take it right over here to the plate. So you see how easy all that stuff comes on when you have these Teflon plates and you use that oil? Boom. Then I will kind of separate the eggs a little, you know, chop them up a little with your spatula here. Like that. Okay. Then the next thing I will do is throw on the cheese. And like I said, I like the sharp cheddar. Obviously, do whatever your preference is. What do you like? So I'll use about 1/4 cup. And I use the reduced fat. You can use a regular, depending on how much fat you get in your diet. Obviously, that's another misconception. You need so much saturated fat in your diet. You know, you need certain fats in your diet. So you know, I just get that because I know I'm gonna get a lot of other fat elsewhere in my meals today. So usually, like, let this sit, you know, for about 20-30 seconds so your cheese can melt. So as the cheese is melting, then what I'll do is I take the avocados, I spread the avocado, all the chopped up avocados out evenly over the whole plate. And like I said, I use a whole avocado. Okay. So after I did, then I take the tomatoes and I put them all over and I spread them out evenly. Like that, spread them out evenly. Like that. Then I do a quick wash of my hands again. Constantly washing your hands just because things get a little messy here and there, depending on what process you're at. So after I do that, then like I said, I take my homemade seasoning I made, and you can use whatever seasonings you like. I just like this seasoning because it has some nutritional properties to it also, but also like a little kick with the spices. So spray it a little over like that, and voila, we're done. Fast. You know, and then like I said, so let me tell you this meal right here, what I just cooked, everything I just showed you, this is about 1,050 calories. There's about 57 grams of protein in there and 18 carbs. So I also I also try to balance my carbs with my protein so it evens everything out in your body. So you can have a fruit juice. I like coconut water. So with this coconut water right here is about, all it is just pure coconut water, nothing in it, no pulp or anything. This is about 28 carbs. So this, with this meal, brings us to 46 carbs. So this is a nice balanced meal, tasty, and this will keep me full for about 2 to 3 hours. And like I said, it's a perfect meal for any time of the day.